we're just heading out to the university. We just checked out. You don't actually have to check out. All the hotels so far, Pop Century and this one, it's like express checkout, so you don't actually have to go to the desk to check out. Pop Century, you just walk out of. You don't have to do anything. And Hard Rock, it was like, it gives you options. You could do it on the hotel in-room telephone, or you could text them, or you could email them. We just did it on the in-room telephone. You just ring a number that they give you. They email you a number, and you just give your name and your room number and say you're checking out. So it's really easy. And then we just stored our bags at the concierge desk while we go to the Universal Studios. So yeah, Ben's just picked up a cookie from the little marketplace in there. And yeah, I didn't go down to the pool last night, so I didn't get any footage, but Ben did go down. Do you want to say what you thought about it?
It's actually a pretty average pool. It's a good size, but I quite like to have a more sort of relaxing, just swim, doing lengths or something. And even at like 9:30, there were a lot of small children in there, and they have a big screen where they play like kids movies. So I'd say it's not as well suited for sort of young couples or older people, but it's great for kids.
Yeah, I think that's probably the only downside we've actually had to this hotel.
Aside from that, it's all been great.
We've had a really good time, and it's been a really, really nice hotel. But yeah, that's just. Did you want to get a water taxi, or are you happy to walk? There's not one there. So. Okay. So yeah, that's basically the only downside we've had to this place. Is that coming there? Okay, we're just gonna get a water taxi. Hold on 1 second. Never mind, we're not getting a water taxi, one just left. So yeah, yeah, it's been really nice. Big room, completely adequate facilities, bed was nice, but we ended up being actually quite far from the main lobby. I think it is quite a big hotel, so we actually ended up being like quite a long walk from the main lobby. And also the only other thing I was a bit like about is that in the Disney hotels they have like the rooms where you can go and get ice and like water. They did have the room where you could get ice here, but they didn't have any running water. And I know you can drink the tap water, but it's obviously not cold, which I thought was a bit odd considering they had a room where you could get ice. I don't know why they didn't just add like a tap or a button where you could get water as well. But yeah, that's my only other small gripe. I mean, these are small gripes. I'm literally nitpicking because it was fine. It was really nice. The lobby is really nice. It smells nice. There was on the subject of lobbies smelling nice. Not as nice as Pop Century. I liked Pop Century more, but the Hard Rock one smelled like kind of just like men's cologne, didn't it?
A well-groomed man.
It was nice. It was really nice. Yeah, and the outside's nice. But yeah, I think those are our main gripes, just the fact that obviously the pool wasn't great. But if you're coming here, a lot of people won't even bother using the pool, so you wouldn't even know about that. So yeah, we've enjoyed our time here. We're just gonna walk over to the studios again because that's the only one that's open for the extra hour in the morning. And then we're gonna just ride on the rides that we want to go on again, basically. And we're also going to try and stop and get a milkshake at Toothsome in between, depending on, it's gone a bit dark, depending on the time we leave this park and go on to the next one. It opens at 10:30. I didn't really talk a lot about the other day as to why we didn't actually go to Toothsome in the end. This way, yeah. But we did go in there. We even got all the way to sitting down in there. And then we looked at the menu. Now I had read the menu before, and I didn't think it was bad, but I think the thing they're mainly known for is desserts and milkshakes. So they have incredible desserts and incredible milkshakes. I didn't really look at the main menu or drinks or anything. So the first thing was we went in and sat down, and I didn't want anything alcoholic. Neither did Ben, really, did you? Actually, you weren't fast. You would have had something alcoholic. But anyway, I just wanted a soft drink that wasn't carbonated because I don't really like fizzy drinks. And so I said to the guy, what soft drinks do you have that aren't like carbonated? And he was like, oh, like nothing, water. And I was like thinking to myself, I mean, I don't mind having water, but when you've been having that just all day, and when you sit down for a meal, you kind of want something that's a bit more than water. So I was a bit like, okay, that's a bit weird. So that kind of just put me off a bit to start with. And then we started looking at the menu, and like literally, I mean, like it says in the name, it's called Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, and basically most dishes they do will have some element of chocolate in it, didn't they? Like whether it's a sauce or whatever. And even the alcoholic drinks, they didn't do one alcoholic drink, or actually that's a lie. They had like, so say they had, I'm making this number up, but like 10 alcoholic drinks. I think like 2 of them didn't have a chocolate element to them. And again, with alcoholic drinks, I only like fruity alcoholic drinks. So I sound like I'm being really like gripey right now, but it just wasn't for us really. And when we went through the menu, we were sort of both looking at it and thinking, there's not really a lot here that we're gonna want. So that's why we left. I'm sure for other people it would be fine, it would be really nice, it's got really great reviews. I'm not knocking that because we didn't actually eat anything, but I think personally for us it just wasn't for us. So we decided to go on Hard Rock Cafe instead. But having said that, it is incredible for desserts, and we do like a good dessert / milkshake. So we want to stop there at some point today and get a milkshake, which we are gonna do. So just to explain that a bit more, yeah, that's just to kind of explain our thinking on that one. But like I say, it might be fine for a lot of, like most people, it just wasn't for us really. So having said that, we're just crossing over the bridge. You can see the globe and stuff. But yeah, we're just about to go through security. I'll show you the security as we go through this bit, because like I say, it's separate security, city walk security, and then you don't have to go through security again, and it's so much quieter, which is a major perk of the hotel, isn't it? It's a major perk of the hotel.
Yeah.
So I'll just show you that now.
You don't have to actually have someone look in your bag, you just put it in a scanner.
Oh yeah, and on this one, it is just a scanner, whereas in Disney obviously they like to like look in your bag, which I don't know why they do that. It's a waste of like people's time as well, like as in the like staff. You can have less staff. Really yeah, possibly. And Disney, it's not like Disney don't have the money. Anyway, oh, okay, I tell a lie. There's normally no one there, and we normally walk straight into security. I think it's because we're a bit later today. It's about 20 to 9 or something, so there's only about 20 minutes of the extra hour left. Whereas we normally get here for about 1/4 past. So there is a few more people today, I'll show you. But compared to the main city walk gate, it's still nothing. You can see there's probably a queue of about 20 people. And this is just security gate here. You? Hates it. We just went in the Universal Studios shop, just in the entrance of the studios, and bought a little pin, which I will show you at some stage. We were trying to get pressed pennies, because we do collect pressed pennies as well, but we thought the pin was nicer, and we do have a lot of pins, so we got the pin, didn't we? They have a lot of stuff in there, but I think I said this yesterday, but as a general thing, I feel like the stuff in Universal has been, like, merchandise in Universal has been more expensive than Disney. I mean, some stuff is weird, isn't it? And we also just stopped at the Hard Rock Hotel shop before we left the hotel. And we're now at the Mummy. We're just gonna go and shove our big bag in small locker again. So here, there's the Mummy ride, and the lockers are just here right next to the ride, so you can't miss it. Look where we've ended up back again. Another $6 bites the dust. For 3 balls. Ben loves it though. Basically the ball's got to go in the bucket. Oh. Everyone, what you want? Another dolphin. Another dolphin we're just going to give to another small child. Why don't you give it to that one there? So we went on the Mummy. That was really fun, wasn't it? We really liked that ride. And then we went on Simpsons ride. I actually think that's probably one of the best rides in the two parks combined. It's really fun. And then we went on the Twirl and Hurl Kang and Kodo thing. That was just like the Aladdin's flying carpet. I think I said that yesterday, but with no queue, so it's much better. We're probably going to head out of Universal Studios now and go over to Islands of Adventure. There's nothing else here we're really keen to go. We got all our photos of Diagon Alley yesterday. And to be honest, we're not fussed about going on Gringotts again. Like, I think we were just talking about how we like Universal and Disney for different reasons, but I think we like Disney probably as the rides on a whole just because they're more different, like they're more varied. With Universal, there's a lot of like sort of the same rides, same like simulation rides, you know, like they're all themed differently, but the same similar sort of setup of the actual ride. Sort of the same, wasn't it? So yeah, you end up kind of doing the similar sort of actual ride just with a different theme, don't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we kind of missed Disney, haven't we? We'll be happy to go back there.
Oh yeah, I'm not disappointed about going back there.
It's just different.
It's also nice to be here. If we were here another day, I'd be quite happy with that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to head out of here now. Ben gave away his little plush thing to another child. Don't think the one today was loving it so much because he just randomly gave it to one. But yeah, he got his enjoyment out of that. So yeah, over to Islands of Adventure we go. What is the time actually? Can I get Toothsome yet?
It's 10 past.
10 past 10. I might be able to get Toothsome. Open at 10:30. We shall see. The hunt for the next milkshake continues. Hi Homer. Hi Homer. Hi. Hi. It's the gang and the mystery machine. Hi Scooby. All the characters seem to hang out on the road just as you come into the Universal Studios on the right, just before the Minion ride. A lot of, if you just walk down that road, that's where they all seem to wait. So if you want pictures with any of them, that's where they all seem to be. On the road, down the ride, just after you walk in, just before the Minions ride. What do we say? Bye Universal Studios. Bye. This Toothsome place actually has like amazing like topiary and stuff, doesn't it? Very pretty, very well kept. Here it is. We're just going to go in, and we're a bit early, 15 minutes early before it opens, so we're just going to go in and have a look at the shop. And then we're going to get a milkshake. This is so aesthetically pleasing, look at all these macarons. Huh? Oh my god, look at all these chocolates. Amazing. They all look hand painted actually. So this is the milkshake menu at Toothsome. We've got vanilla, red velvet, confetti shake, marshmallow crisp, heavenly hazelnut, brownie, cookie jar, espresso bars, key lime pie, chocolate times 5, and strawberry cheesecake. And then they also do like sundaes. What's this one? What is that one? May contain nuts, apple pie, banana cream pie, strawberry shortcake, chocolate brownie bar, cookies and cream, s'mores, and birthday cake. I mean, look at that though. Birthday cake. So just thought I'd say, we went in to get a milkshake. We asked at the main reception there about when the milkshake bit opened, and they said it was already open. So we walked over there and stood there for about 5 minutes before anyone actually came over and said to us, oh, the server like isn't here, they'll be here in 10 minutes. So we just waited around, and I don't really get why the server wasn't there, but they weren't. So we just like waited around for him to then come back again and just be like, oh, I don't know when they're going to be here, why don't you just go up to the bar upstairs and get something? We're a bit like, what? You're meant to be open. And I said to him, okay, well, when is it? When are you going to be ready here? And he was like, I don't know. So we were a bit pissed off about that. Like, it's pretty bad service considering they just told us they were open, meant to be there, and they weren't, basically. So yeah, we've had to come up to the bar upstairs, and obviously because we're at a bar, we're now going to have to pay service on something we weren't paid service on before, just to get a milkshake. Like, poor show, Toothsome, poor show. Sorry, I forgot to take a photo before we started eating, but this is the milkshake, and this brownie came like on the straw here. So it's just like a little brownie, and then quite a big chocolate milkshake. But compared to my hand size, it's probably about the same size as my hand. Looks good. What do you think of the brownie then, Ben? Nice? That's what all the milkshakes look like. They all seem to have stuff on top of them. They're almost like a sort of dessert and milkshake at the same time. Yep, push it over, Ben. Okay. So, thoughts on Toothsome? Verdict on Toothsome?
Nice milkshake, but expensive and rubbish service.
Yeah, that's kind of, to sum it up in 3 lines. Good milkshake. If you like Ben and Jerry's milkshakes, if you've ever had one of those, they're a lot like that. But yeah, I mean, I just explained to you.
So they're good for sharing.
Yeah, they are pretty huge. So if there's 2 of you, it's probably worth sharing just one. Like, one was definitely enough for both of us, wasn't it?
A little bit sticky, actually.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I explained to you what happened in there. Well, it was meant to be open, there was no server there. He then proceeded to tell us we had to go to the bar upstairs, and we weren't particularly happy about that, based on the fact that, obviously, if you go to the bar, you're then going to have to pay service. So, we didn't really want to sit down and pay service, we just wanted a milkshake to sort of grab and go. So, we couldn't do that, so that was really annoying and pretty poor show, to be honest. And then, yeah, we got the milkshake. The milkshake was fine. And to be fair, the service upstairs was good, like at the bar, it was good. But like, it defeated the object of it. We didn't want to have that, did we? And it was really quite expensive. We just paid $18 just for that one milkshake. I got cut off there. So basically, yeah, it was very expensive. We paid $18 including service. In the end, we paid service. But it's kind of like, it's the kind of thing which, if it happened in the UK, you wouldn't pay service, you just not pay service or whatever. But that's not really the done thing here, you pay service whatever. But it was difficult because the guy who did eventually serve us was quite a good server, so it was almost like it wasn't his fault that that had happened, so we gave him the full, like, we gave him over 20% actually, but it was just like, yeah, I don't know, we were just not happy. If you get the milkshake from the bar, it's $14, not including tax, just for informational purposes. So yeah, wouldn't go back, just based on how expensive it was and the service that we experienced. We weren't particularly happy with it, to be honest. So yeah, we're now in Islands of Adventure. We're just gonna have a wander around the park. If we pass rides we want to go on, we'll go on them. But we're not kind of moving anywhere fast today. Like, we're just gonna wander around, see what we come across, and then later on we'll move back to Disney when we've just gone around this park and gone back to get our stuff. Also, the other thing to mention with the milkshake, in the glass, it's like a plastic cup it comes in, and that is a souvenir cup, so you can take that, so they'll wash it out for you and you can take that away, which I don't know that you'd get at the milkshake bar. But yeah, just so you know, just in Toon Lagoon, looking at the, what's this thing called? It's Dudley Do Right Rips or Falls. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like and how wet these people get. There's one coming down there now, and they come out here. That's how wet you get on it. And we got absolutely soaking yesterday, didn't we? Manage this, but we're going on the Jurassic ride again. And I'm hoping this time I'm not going to get so wet. But we have got the ponchos, I'm just going to cover my face. The top tip for Jurassic Park ride, hold yourself back, because otherwise you slide forward and hit your knees and it really hurts. So just make sure you like hold yourself back on the bar. And if you don't want to get wet, wrap your poncho around your face. Because otherwise, you get super wet, don't you, Ben? Anyway, we're now in Hogsmeade, and we're gonna go on Flight of the Hippogriff. Because last time we did that, we didn't really experience it because we were too busy worrying about how wet we were getting from the road. So we're gonna go on it now. The other day when we went on Flight of the Hippogriff, when it came off and it started pissing out the rain, right next to Flight of the Hippogriff there's like a little seating area, and we took refuge in there. Sorry you can't see, we just walked to the Harry Potter shop. We took refuge under there, so just so you know, right next to the exit of the Flight of the Hippogriff there's a like seating area which you can take refuge in the rain. We're now in the Harry Potter shop, Filch's Emporium. Oh my god, you can get the egg from, what's it called? The egg from Goblet of Fire. Little Harry Potter t-shirt. The snow's still there from like the other day, even though it's like 30 degrees. It's magic snow. Magic snow. Hogwarts that way. Huh? Wingardium Leviosa. It's busy. That's the other thing actually I'll say in a second when it's not being so loud. BRB. So just two things. One, it's, what's the date today? Saturday, the 11th of May, and the difference between the busyness of the parks from Thursday and Friday to Saturday is huge. Like, it is much busier today. Still not as busy as Disney, but much busier. So just worth bearing in mind that the weekends, yeah, it's still not as busy if you get Express. And actually the Express are probably more worth it today. So yeah, just worth bearing in mind. And the second thing is, I was going to say, was there's a butterbeer cart right in Hogsmeade, and the queue for that gets absolutely humongous. But it's also worth bearing in mind, if you want butterbeer, you can also get it in the Three Broomsticks or most other eateries around Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley. So if you don't want to wait in the huge queue, sometimes it's actually quicker to just go into the Three Broomsticks and get it. Again, this is where we had lunch yesterday. Just so you know where it is, it's like in between Hogsmeade and Seuss Landing, in the bit in there where Poseidon's Fury is. So that's Poseidon's Fury there, and Mythos is literally just across the way over there, and it is definitely probably the best food we'd had in this part, in either of the parks. So if you want theme park food in Universal, Mythos is definitely the place to come.
This is where
Just gonna walk down here. Nice little waterfall there. And we're just gonna walk into this little bit here. So across the way, you can see, oh, you can go down here as well then. Oh, it's a nice little quiet bit here. So across the way there, you can see the Hulk. Oh, you can walk all the way down here. It's nice. Oh, sorry, too much shouting. Okay, so across the way from Mythos, there's Toon Lagoon, and you can see the Hulk just there. And there's the marble bit in the middle. There's Mythos just here. It's nice here, isn't it? And another duck. There are so many ducks around these parks. Oh my god, look at all the fish. Now let me see if I can zoom in so you can, actually I think you can see them. Look at all the fish. I think they probably get fed, so they're just waiting here because people normally feed them from the bridge. Now we're coming into probably my favourite themed part of both of these Universal parks. Seuss Landing. It's just such amazing theming in this bit, isn't it? Like you really feel like you just walked into like Whoville or something. Don't you? Do you like this bit? Yeah, Ben likes it too. So it is time for us to say bye to Islands of Adventure. Say bye bye Islands of Adventure. really fun. We've had a really good time at Universal. But all good things have to come to an end. Until next time. We're just gonna head over to City Walk and see if I can. I'm after like a kind of tank top that says that it has the Universal Studios logo on it, and I can't find one thus far, so I'm just gonna have a look in the Universal Studios shop on City Walk, and then I'm gonna get a voodoo donut, because how can you leave Universal Studios without getting another voodoo donut? And then we will head back to Hard Rock Hotel and get our stuff, and remember to pick up our stuff from Hard Rock shop that we bought earlier, and then we'll be off and we'll get an Uber to Caribbean Beach. So that is the plan. To the t-shirt and Universal Studios store. No to the t-shirt, so I won't be getting that this time. We're gonna head on to Voodoo Donut and find me a donut. So I was successful on my Voodoo Donut hunt. I got a Raspberry Romeo today. They're actually a really good price. That only cost like, how much was that?
$2.29.
$2.29 including tax, and it is like a little, just kind of glazed one with like jam in the middle. And even the Voodoo doll I got yesterday, that was only $4 including tax. So they're actually a really good price, I think, considering in the UK you'd probably pay a similar amount for Krispy Kreme or something like that. So yeah, I thought that was good. One for the road. We just took the water taxi back to the Hard Rock Hotel, just because there was one waiting there, so it was easy. And we thought we'd give our feet a little bit of a rest. The Compeed are out in full force. So yeah, we're just gonna wander up and get our bags now and collect our stuff from the Hard Rock Hotel shop that we left there earlier, and we'll be on our way. So we arrived at Caribbean Beach. The Uber was fine. Once again, it was fine to get a standard Uber. Our stuff fit in it fine. We have just checked in to Caribbean Beach. Our room isn't ready yet, so we've just left our stuff with Bell Services. And I went to get fill out our resort marks. And then when I came back, Ben had stayed with the cases. When I came back, he'd been accosted by one of the Disney Vacation Club people. So somehow we've ended up going to one of their presentations for an hour. But if you go and do that, you get 3 free fast passes each, and you also get a $100 gift card. So we were kind of like, yeah, we don't mind. So it's now, what's the time?
2:15.
So it's 2:15, and we're gonna get picked up from outside Caribbean Beach lobby at 3:40. So we were kind of like, it's not really too much out of our day, and our fast passes don't start at Magic Kingdom until 5:40, so we weren't really that fast. Plus afterwards they take you to whatever park you want to go to. So like they just drive you there. So yeah, we didn't mind doing that, and it's only an hour, and actually to be fair, we were quite interested, weren't we?
I'm just more intrigued than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which intrigued as to like what.
There's not much to lose really, given we wouldn't be doing much anyway.
No. So yeah, we are just gonna have a wander around the resort until they pick us up. So this that's the Riviera building being built over there, which is new, and I keep getting love bugs landing all over me. And then we've got some nice other buildings over there. Fish in the pond. So we're gonna be staying in Barbados. I'm not sure what room we're in yet because they haven't told us. Come on. But I think we had when we booked, it was a preferred room, so we had basically a sort of, oh my god, there's so many of these lug bugs. So we get closer to the lobby basically, because you can be quite far away. So because we got a preferred room, we're staying in Barbados, which is the next one up from the lobby, so we're not too far away. And then there's bus stops outside each and every one of the different what would you call them? Complexes of, like, you know how there was different ones of,
Yeah, it's basically split into different areas.
yeah, so there's a bus stop from outside each of those
Places around the world.
yeah. So here's the pool area. It's all decked out like it's the Caribbean. Here you go into the lobby. Oh, and they've got like a sunken ship over there, which is good for kids to crawl all over. I'm just gonna head into the lobby, and we're possibly gonna get something from the quick service because we haven't eaten. What have we eaten today? actually, well, we haven't eaten anything.
You haven't?
Haven't I? I don't even feel hungry.
Well, it's because of the milkshake.
Oh, that'll be right. Yeah, we had the milkshake earlier, so we might have a look at the quick service and see if we can find anything from here. So we just walked into the quick service here. We've just done mobile order for the Centretown Marketplace in the Caribbean Beach lobby. So it's quite easy. We haven't done it before, but you basically just go onto your app, your My Disney Experience. Ben just wants to show you that his watch, one of the faces is Mickey, which is quite cool. You basically just go onto the My Disney Experience app, and then you click mobile order, and you choose where you want to do the mobile order for. So we chose here, obviously, and then you go through and select from their menu what you want, and then you pay with whatever card is on your account, and then it comes through to this screen, and there was a little thing here which said I'm here, start making my order. So you don't start making the order until you tell them you're here, and then I think these 3 dots here, by the time you get to this 3rd dot, that's when it'll update and say it's ready for pickup, and then we just go to the mobile order window, which is just a separate window, so we don't have to queue up and order or anything like that. So yeah, it says go to the selected dining location and tap I'm here for my order, so I've already done that, so it's popped to the second one, and track your order status app, so that's these 3 little button things here, and collect will be at the mobile order pickup area. So that's your order number, and we got our food. That's the adults portion. I mean, we have already started tucking in, but it comes in a bigger box, the adults portion of nuggets and chips. And the kids portion of nuggets and chips comes in quite a small box. But you also get a drink on the side, so we've got a chocolate milk. I think this was $7.79, the kids one before tax, so that's the fries, the nuggets and the drink. And the adults is $10.49 before tax, which is the nuggets and fries. In Caribbean Beach, looking at the Dooney and Burke stuff, and I'm just trying to get, Ben has no idea what Dooney and Burke is, so I'm just trying to get him to guess how much he thinks like this rucksack is. Just guess. So it's like a designer brand that does like Disney.
I'm gonna go based
stuff.
on a Nike t-shirt is 90. I'm gonna say 250.
318.
Oh my god.
Guess how much this purse is?
This is all overpriced anyway. Like 180.
158. Mental, isn't it? And they got all this little mini stuff over here. And also you can buy all the H2O toiletries that they give you in the rooms. If you fancy taking a little bit of Disney home with you.
Oh, I don't think they're very nice.
Oh god. This is cute, but look at this. Look at this little thing.
Yeah,
that's cute, isn't it?
We require a baby.
Yeah, it's so cute though. Oh look, this is another Caribbean Beach one. Well, that one's nice, isn't it? We're just looking at the Caribbean Beach pins. So that's only $9.99, and they also have this Caribbean Beach one. Maybe we should get you this hat then. And they have still the 2019 like this sort of 4 parks 2019 merchandise. I like this cup a lot. It has like all the main characters on it: Goofy, Donald, Minnie, Mickey, Daisy, and Pluto, and that's got the 4 parks. And that one is $14. Oh, that's cute, wasn't it? So now we're gonna head out and just have a wander around the actual like grounds of the Caribbean Beach and see what we can see, because we've got about 40 minutes before we need to go and do this what's it called, this vacation club thing. Okay, we're just on the bridge. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a turtle. There's 2 turtles. There's one there. I'll zoom this thing as far as I can zoom in. Oh look, there's a turtle there. And there's a littler turtle there. And look, I'm getting a well good picture of it. Oh, sorry. The fly on my leg. There. And this other bad boy. Where's he gone? Over there. Oh, they're so adorable. Well done, Disney. The theming here is pretty damn good. Isn't it? Do you like it? Lily pads, they got the lake, they got the beach with the hammocks. So we just did the vacation club talk scenario. Yeah, we need to sleep on that one. But if you do it, they give you 3 free fast passes each, which are like the multi-use ones, so you can go and just tap it into whatever. There's a few exclusions like Avatar, etc. And they also give you a $100 gift card, which is great. So anyway, and they pick you up from your resort and drop you off to wherever you want to go. And they give you ice cream. And what else? That's about it, wasn't it? Well, oh, and they give you like all the like refreshments and stuff that you want. There's cakes, there's like, you know that it's there. So yeah, it's worth doing just for all of that benefit, really. Anyway, I was just going to talk about the ride we just had from the DVC place to Magic Kingdom. This guy came and picked us up, and he was probably the best human being I've ever met in my life. He was absolutely hilarious. He was loving it. He was telling us all about the places to eat, all about the great Disney snacks. I was egging him on, to be fair, but he was loving it. It was absolutely hilarious. He was just loving it. So yeah, we had a great journey here. Anyway, now we're in Magic Kingdom and we're gonna head over to Space Mountain. We missed our Haunted Mansion fast pass, but now we're heading over to Space Mountain because we got a fast pass for that, and it's looking really busy because it's a Saturday night. We just went on Space Mountain. You like it?
It's good.
We had it was showing us a standby of 65 minutes. We had a fast pass, and we probably got on in like 10 minutes, if that. Anyway, with that, just before the next fast pass, we just went to Sleepy Hollow and got a funnel cake, just powdered sugar, because I've been wanting one of these the whole time we're here, and it's definitely living up to expectation. Very good. Very good. So it's a little bit later now, and we went on Splash Mountain with our ponchos on, so I didn't get too wet. It was still really good like last time, and then it was getting really quite crowded. It's Saturday night, so it's all the locals are there. It's very, very crowded, very, very crowded today. So we just decided we'd head off because we've got an early morning again tomorrow anyway. So anyway, we got the bus back to Caribbean Beach. That was fine. There was one waiting there. So we're now back at Caribbean Beach. We're just gonna grab our stuff, maybe get some food, and head on back to our room because we haven't been to the room yet. We're off to Kennedy Space Center tomorrow, so that should be fun. I've had problems getting the tickets sorted for that, so I'm really hoping they'll be okay and it'll all be fine. But we're just gonna grab our bags now and maybe get some food. So I will pick up the camera again once we've done that. So I'll just close this. Right. Haven't had a great experience. We've just gone and got dinner from the quick service, then went to queue up because the online mobile ordering wasn't working. And it took about 15 minutes for him to be served when there was about 3 people in front of him because they were just not really serving anyone and they were just chatting amongst themselves. When we eventually got the food, then we tried to get back to the room. Eventually found the room, came in, and literally all by the door was like about 15 or 20 just like dead love bugs all on the floor. Yeah, so and we literally, like, as you walk into, I will show you, as you walk into, it was about 20 love bugs just dead on the floor. And they were from the main reception area because, like, you know, we've literally just walked into this room. It's not like we've been in here before or anything. It's like, well, we didn't really know whether it just hadn't been cleaned properly or like what was the reason they're all there. We don't know. So we're a bit like, that's not a great first impression. So we just called them to see what they're going to do about it. Ben's just currently on the phone to them. And I think they've asked if we want to change rooms, so I'm just going to see what's going to happen there. But we're very tired. It's about 10:15 and we've been up since about 6, and this is just not what we really need right now, so it's not creating a great first impression for the Caribbean beach scenario. But the rooms themselves are actually really nice. They're very big. I'll show you, actually in the bathroom, so I'll show you the bathroom. I'm just trying to be quiet because he's on the phone, but like, this is the little bathroom area. So you've got a shower there, you've got a toilet. So that bathroom area is quite small, but then you've got this bit, you've got a double sink, a huge mirror. You've got, this is your hanging space, there's the safe, there's an ironing board and all that. This bit here is actually huge, and that opens into a double door which leads into the main bedroom. So there's 2 queen beds. And there's like storage, the TV, a little table and chairs, and then look at this situation. Got all of this dead love bugs everywhere, literally everywhere. It's vile. Like, what? Like, yeah, either it hasn't been cleaned properly or somehow they've entered, and either way isn't great. What did they say?
So they're pretty full. They can either come and clean it, or they can put us in a standard room.
What is this room?
This is apparently a preferred room.
Oh, so this is better?
Better not in terms of the room, I think.
In terms of location.
Or you can put us in a pirate room.
I'd rather be put in a pirate room than staying here.
I think they're themed.
Okay, well that's fine, I don't care.
I don't know where they are or how they differ. Okay, fine. Well, yeah, he effectively said, yeah, they've got 5 rooms left across the entire resort. They're really full.
Okay, so what have we got to do?
Well, I'll chat through with you and then I'll give him a ring back.
I think the reason, it's more like, we're not like precious about things like being like, you know, it's a bit dirty or whatever. I don't really care, but it's more like, I would actually prefer if it just hadn't been cleaned properly, if that makes sense. But because we don't know whether it's just not been cleaned properly or whether they just entered somehow and after it's been cleaned and now they're all dead, it's a bit like, how and why has that happened? So I'd rather not stay here. That's just going to keep happening. We're going to continue to get dead love bugs. And also, because we're on the ground floor, already we've had like it's been quite noisy. Like there's been people outside the door and like stomping upstairs and stuff like that. And we've been in here for about half an hour. So as you just heard, obviously the guys on reception said they've got other rooms available. I mean, we can just look it up. Why don't you look it up?
That's what it is, just.
So we'll just quickly look it up and see what we're gonna do. Okay, so it's in the front pocket. The middle one. That one. So we are still in the same room. When we spoke to them about moving, they said there's not really a lot of point in moving back to moving to a standard room because it's almost like it's like a downgrade from the room we're in, so it'd be a bit silly doing that. So they're trying to find a room for us to move into, but they're not going to be able to do that now until tomorrow morning. So I'll just sleep in here and then see what they want to do about it in the morning. So anyway, bye for now. It's the end of today. See you again tomorrow.